Days after the murders of 22 people in Nova Scotia, a tense RCMP meeting was held that led to accusations of political interference at a time that Mounties were investigating a massacre. Today, at the mass casualty inquiry, tapes of the RCMP commissioner's comments during that call were made public. CTV's Atlantic Bureau Chief Chris Najkute reports.
In the audio recordings released today, RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki shared her frustration that information was not getting to the public fast enough.
Every time we've dropped the ball on providing information, you know who's filled that gap? The media has filled the gap.
Lucki also said she felt disrespected that a news conference didn't include naming the kinds of guns used by the mass shooter.
Flew it up the flagpole because it was a request that I got from the minister's office, and I shared with the minister that that in fact it was going to be in the news release, and it wasn't.
4 months ago, notes from that meeting by Nova Scotia RCMP Chief Superintendent Darren Campbell led to allegations of inappropriate political pressure by Lucki. Lucki has repeatedly denied those claims, but in the recording, she highlights the government's upcoming gun control legislation.
Does anybody realize what's going on in the world of handguns and guns right now? The fact that they're in the middle of trying to get a legislation going, the fact that that legislation is supposed to actually help police.
The takeaways are really fairly simple, and that is somebody's not telling the truth.
This public safety analyst says the recordings hurt both the credibility of the RCMP and Lucki.
What's sad here is this certainly exposes her. It doesn't expose anybody in the federal government that may have put pressure on her.
A spokesperson for Minister Bill Blair said at no time did Minister Blair or his office direct the RCMP in any of their operational decisions. The lawyer representing the victim's family says the recordings bring more questions.
Presumably there's more, and if there's not, why not? And why are we only seeing those fragments now?
In a statement today, the RCMP said the sharing of information with the Minister of Public Safety is standard procedure and does not impact the integrity of investigations. Omar.
All right, Chris, thank you.